Thrand here, and I'm here with the knife that was sent to us by Isaish Harris. I love this knife. I've been carrying it. Me and Eldgrim had a little arm wrestling match over it and drank a shot on it. It's beautiful. It's well balanced. Supposed to be good for throwing, thrusting, and cutting, according to what it says. Today I want to do more testing on it. I want to go out and try some new ideas out, and I want to actually test this blade out to its fullest. The grip's very sturdy. I can see how that'll hold up for throwing and probably not come apart, get loose, break, anything. It's peened on the back. It's made out of file, so it's extremely hardened tool steel. I'm thinking with that kind of steel that it should punch through almost anything, and the hardness will cut almost any softer metal. So I mean, hence files. File knives, a lot of people love those. I've never had one before. I'm actually enjoying it. I love this a lot. I'd like to test it out, see what we can do today, and have some fun with it. So thank you again, Isaish Harris. We really appreciate it, and let's go have some fun, see what this thing will do. Well, we need to do some testing now. We want to see how this thing performs. It's got a really good edge, but it's not an edge to the degree that it's a really thin edge. This is a thick blade, so it should be able to thrust through almost anything. Well, in honor of that, for Isaish Harris, we came up with a new test. We normally used stacked cardboard for a lot of our big blades, like larger blades, like long swords or Viking swords or spears or polearms. Stacked cardboard works real well for that, but it's not very good for testing a dagger or a thrust. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try something new. Just like we have a rolled wet newspaper, we're going to try wet phone books. The reason they're wet, it mimics the same material as our rolled wet newspaper, and we were talking it over. What if we had something like that for thrusting? Because I know sometimes they thrust a Tommy, but you can't really do that with a rolled wet newspaper. They're so dense, it's not something you can test on. Not really easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and test this out, and I'm going to see how many phone books this can go through. Let's go ahead and try that out. I'm going to use like a dagger fighting type stance, or something where you'd use it in an ice pick grip or a roundel grip. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Wow! I think we got penetration through almost all the books. We went through 2 and into the 3rd book. So I think this is a good test. This is a good medium because anybody can replicate this test. We can replicate it in upcoming videos, and that was amazing. All right, that felt really, really good. I want to give it another try, see if I can go any deeper. I think it's possible to bury it all the way. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh, that was tougher than it was last time. I swear. One more time. Oof. Oof. We got another one went all the way through into the next phone book, but it's looking like that's going to be about it with this blade shape and with this material. But still, that's kind of cut out. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. I am impressed, but it looks like that's about what I'm going to get with that is into the last phone book, about a good 1/4 inch. So it's going through 2 full phone books. Very, very much impressed. Thank you, Isaish Harris. We're going to do some more testing with this as well. All right, the type of material we have is very much like the rolled wet newspaper. I don't know how it would work for cutting. We've never cut phone books before. There's some channels that do that with swords and stuff like they're cleaving. I really don't think that's a test of a cut in the way of cleaving, but if I could slice into this, it'd be pretty amazing, especially the wetness, and it'd be about the same consistency of the rolled wet newspaper. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and move around here like I'm trying to fight or do something, and come in and see what I do. Ah! Whoa! We actually cut into it. I'm impressed. Remember, this is not the same thing as cutting the rolls. This is me trying to cut into something that's already here. So we actually sliced into the paper. Good edge. Not bad at all. Let's try that one more time. It's kind of hard coming down like that and in, but we'll see what happens. Ah! Yeah, we were actually slicing through the phone book. That made it all the way through the phone book. Like literally we have an inch or so into the bottom of the phone book and plus deeper here. And then scoring on the other ones where we cut the actual pages. Nice edge, doing very well. I'm amazed. Come one this way so it'll be more easy. I maybe just come straight in without stepping like that. Oh. That was me just stopping on it. Yeah, we're getting a pretty good cut. I think this one was the absolute best here, though. You can actually see the damage. Pretty deep. Not bad at all. Well, that performed really well on our new test. We haven't got a lot to measure it by, but I say going through 2 phone books is amazing and into the third one. So what we're going to do now is the famous barrel test. We have a barrel here, so why not? Let's see if I can stab into a barrel with this knife, new knife and set. I'm kind of feeling it might. If I can get enough speed behind my arm and enough power, I think I can do it. Oh!
Ho!
And that is amazing. You have the strong of the blade because it's so sharp. The sharper the blade, it's easier to control the tip. Keep the wrist taut, and it went straight in. Oh. 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 Might as well cut a bigger hole to get it out. What do you think? And it actually cut through that thick of plastic. So it's got a really good edge, still extremely sharp, and it went through the barrel easily. I am impressed, Isaiah Harris. Thank you so much. We're going to do some more with it as well. Okay, Isaiah Harris said this was good for throwing and well balanced. Feels well balanced, and it has a stacked leather hilt or handle, which gives it a really nice grip and makes it less likely to break while throwing, because you're not going to have the actual handle split off because it's actually going to tang with holes in it. So let's go ahead. It's got an actual peened back, which is very European if you think about that, or old school blade. Let's go ahead and try it out and see what it would be like if we had to throw it. Now,
very
that's
nice.
What I call a beautifully balanced knife. I'm sorry, but Isaiah Harris, I have to say, that throws well. We've got a good deep thrust in here. I think that would kill a man outright. If he didn't expect that, and you're drawing your knife and through and got lucky and he didn't move, that would be it right there. That is a thrust. I had to wiggle it to get it out and everything. And this is difficult stuff to stab into as well. The target we had today is not our ideal target. So I am very much impressed. This is a good thruster. It appears to be an awesome cutter. I love straighter blades, and I love the edge. This is good for anything. You can carry this around and say that it's for hunting. It doesn't look like anything for just a total combat knife, but then again, it has that air of a combat knife as well, and the ability to pierce probably almost anything. So thank you so much for this. We love this blade. Hope you enjoyed it, and it was worth you making it, because it definitely was to us. Be sure and subscribe to our channel, like us down below and subscribe. You can also go by and see us on Facebook. The Thrand and Eldgrim's Well of Remembrance is what it's called. That's our like page. You can also go on Facebook and you can ask to be a member of our Thrand YouTube boat crew, which is an exclusive group. We'll let you in easily as long as you get along with us and you like to hang out and talk about Vikings, ancient history, what we're going to do next, our tests, new ideas for tests. That's where we got the idea for the artery in our neck and all that kind of good stuff, talking with our viewers. We love doing that. Also, if you want to help us out and keep us around for a long time and improve the channel, you can go by Patreon, and it's www.patreon.com/Thrand. Sorry about that, get that right. You can donate monthly to us there, or you can also, if you want to do a one-time donation, use PayPal and do thanethrand@yahoo.com, which is also an email and our ID there, and you can either do a one-time donation through PayPal or send us a message if you want to share your arms, armor, items, whatever you'd like us to test out. If it's historical or it has to do with military history or even modern arms or armor, let us know, and we'd love to test it out if you'd like to donate it to us and let us use it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and as usual, farewell.